Hello, everyone. Welcome to WagerTalk TV. Minty Beth here. I'm your host, and I'm here with Teddy Covers. Follow him on Twitter at Teddy_Covers. And I'm also here with Rob Vino. Follow him at Rob Vino Sports. That's VENO. Guys, we're talking the Orange Bowl taking place this January 2nd. The Texas A&M Aggies face off with the North Carolina Tar Heels. Sorry, that was weird. Aggies are favored by 7.5 points, and the total set at 65.5. Teddy, let's start with you. What do you think about this game?
Well, we're talking about two top-notch offenses. We really are. Sam Howell and the Tar Heels have moved the football against everybody all year, with one exception, maybe the Notre Dame game. That was, they were held under 300 yards in that ball game. That was their worst offensive showing of the season. But it was also their worst offensive showing against a good defense. The Tar Heels certainly moved the ball against everybody that wasn't playing an elite defense. And, a team that's plus 161 yards per game is significant. However, A&M certainly can match them point per point offensively. And when we compare these two defenses, there's no comparison. All right. A&M got stops. All right. A&M got stops on the road. A&M got stops against good defenses, good offenses. A&M didn't lose their best defensive player, Chad Surratt, to an opt-out, which is what North Carolina had lost their pass rusher in this contest. And when you talk about Jimbo Fisher, who never lived up to expectations at Florida State, but all the quotes out of that program, just like we have with A&M, is, man, this team is prepared every single week. I like Fisher in bowl games. I like the Aggies defense, and I think they deserve to be favored here by more than a touchdown. I can understand why Texas A&M is taking the money.
Okay. Rob Vino, what are your thoughts on this game?
Well, it's interesting that Teddy went right to the Notre Dame game because that's the game I isolated here for North Carolina. If you want to just take a comparable situation for UNC, then the Notre Dame game is it. Texas A&M and Notre Dame, in my power ratings at least, not even separated by a half a point. I rate them both the same. So if you use that game, you remember that North Carolina got off quickly in the first half of that game. I'll throw you guys some numbers real quick here. UNC's offense had 17 points, 220 total yards, 55 rushing, 165 passing. In the second half of that game, once Notre Dame got adjusted to things, North Carolina's last six possessions were 5 punts and a turnover on downs. They gained 78 yards in the entire second half. So Notre Dame clearly shut them down. Now you come into this game, if you're UNC and the opt-outs abound, you lose both your starting running backs. The combo of Michael Carter and Javonte Williams have been dynamite all season long. They're gone for this game. You lose De'Ami Brown, half of your big wide receiving core with Daz Newsome gone for this game. And as Teddy mentioned, Chaz Surratt on the defensive side. UNC couldn't get anything done against Notre Dame second half with all those guys. I don't know that they'll get anything done against A&M in this game, maybe for second half. Maybe they come out and get something quick. But other than that, once A&M gets into the rhythm of the game defensively, I think they'll be okay. The defensive disparity, like Teddy mentioned, is huge. North Carolina, just a bad defensive team all season long. A&M, one of the best. And you have to figure that there's a little something to prove for A&M. I mean, Jimbo bitched enough about not being the fourth team in the college football playoffs. So I think motivation certainly will be on their side here. I think, as Teddy said, the line move is justified. But I think the power ratings that I have made this game 6.5, all things equal. Now it's only 7.5 with 4 key UNC guys out of the game, especially on offense. So I think that those guys are worth way more than 1 point. I'd probably lean A&M.
All righty, both of you guys like Texas A&M, and thank you for your insights, guys. Check out WagerTalk.com and SportsMemo.com for $2 Tuesdays. The hottest handicappers best bet is going to be $2 for that day. WagerTalk.com and SportsMemo.com. Thanks, guys.